I am alive right now. So yes, this is really, really ghetto. Yeah. What's up, you guys? This is Tim. I don't know if you guys have chat. Hey, what's up, Tiffany? How's it going? Um, yeah, I'm basically streaming off a laptop right now. But yeah, I cannot do like any type of investigating tonight because the fireworks have not stopped. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, I really hope that you guys had a really good 4th of July. Hey, what's up, Nora? Hey guys. So yeah, I wanted to let you know in a couple weeks, Patrick's going to be coming up, and we're going to be doing some investigations. So I'm pretty excited about that. 4th of July is pretty good. I actually ate something really bad, and my stomach is not really cooperating right now. Feel pretty shitty. How was your guys' 4th of July? It's pretty good. Hey Kelly, what's up? Yeah, sorry, I had some issues getting the stream ready tonight. So yeah, I just thought I would do like a little Q&A because the fireworks outside, the car alarms, everything's going off. It's pretty crazy. Did you guys have a good 4th of July? This is like super pixelated. It's like yeah, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, in a couple weeks, Patrick's gonna be coming up, gonna be doing some shows out here. Yeah, this is pretty blurry. I'm using like the little camera on the laptop here. It's pretty blurry. I have like a little piece of lit. What is that? Sorry, this is like. What's up, Fi? What's up? Yeah, Canadians don't celebrate 4th of July. Um, hey, what's up? So yeah, hey guys, hey Kim, what's up? Thought I'd give away some T-shirts. I found about like 3 T-shirts. So I thought I'd give them away to you guys. I'm just gonna pick numbers. We'll just give some shirts away. Yeah. No, I really I just want to say I really appreciate all you guys, the patrons and stuff like that, because without you guys, we would not be able to keep the show going. So thanks a lot, you guys. Really appreciate it. What's up, BK? Um, yeah, this is just kind of like a question and answer show. Can't really do anything tonight because it's just there's way too many fireworks still going off. It's almost 11 o'clock here, and I thought it would die down. I had the whole setup, you know, set up, but I'm not going to be doing stuff in there. So, um, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Hey, what's the haps on the craps, BK? You're in Nova Scotia. That's crazy. Yeah, I've never been to Nova Scotia. However, I heard it's pretty cool. Do you guys hear all that? It's like just constant, like sounds like gunshots. But yeah, so um well the chat just like totally disappeared. That's really strange. Oh there, it just came back. Okay, I can see you guys now. Yeah, so we're gonna be in a couple weeks. We're gonna be going out to this forest out in San Francisco. It's called the Sutra Forest, and there used to be an actual insane asylum on top of the hill, and for I think it's like since like late 1800s, there's been a bunch of hangings up there. People have actually gone up there. This is before the Golden Gate Bridge, but they would go up there and commit suicide. And I've been there once before with Patrick, and I'm going to be going out there in a couple of weeks to go out there and do some investigating. It's a really cool, dense forest, and one of the times, actually, the last time we were out there, the only time we actually saw a rope, an old rope, still hanging from the tree. And you guys can Google it. It's called Sutro Forest, Sutro Forest, and it's a pretty cool haunted forest right in the middle of San Francisco. And there's a lot of like really old, creepy, detailed newspaper uh, like not obituaries, but like kind of like crime scene. I don't know what you call them. I guess you can call them obituaries, but there's like newspaper articles that you can find online about some of the suicides that occurred in the forest back in the 1800s. They were really detailed about like the clothing they wore, how they found the bodies and stuff like that. So it's really interesting. Yeah, hopefully Kristen can come out and stuff like that. It would be really cool. I wanted to bring a metal detector out there just to see if we could like perhaps find anything out there. But yeah, that's a pretty cool place. There used to be a old insane asylum that was torn down up on top of the hill, and I keep getting interrupted by firecrackers going off. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Um, but yeah, that's one of the places I want to go to. Another one is actually the Donner Tunnels. There's some tunnels up in Donner that were built by Chinese immigrants for a train that never went through the that it was never used. So there's a bunch of tunnels that up there that you can actually go in and they're abandoned, never been used. And there's a bunch of deaths that occurred with the building of those tunnels. So what's up, type girl? What's going on? I feel so good. Like I don't have to like fucking beg people to like the show. I used to hate doing that. It's just so nice being able to like chill out and like talk to you guys and talk about cool things that are going on. So that's gonna be in a couple of weeks. We're gonna do that. Gonna get Patrick out here. Hopefully Kristen will come out and yeah, we'll do that. So do you guys have any questions or anything? Yeah, it's just so much chill. Like I think do this Patreon thing. It's really cool because I was telling Jen actually, she asked me how it was going. I was like, yeah, it's really cool because like everybody actually seems into the show, and that's why I did the shows. Initially. How was your bite? Oh, it's pretty good now. It was like right here. I got bit by a brown recluse spider, and had a big old bite on there. I do get activity in my house. Um, Early in the spring, I had like some stuff happened in my house, and that's why I kind of took some time off. And a lot of some of the experiments and stuff like that I do in my house, and the Zozo thing sometimes it gets a little too close. So yeah, it's a little scary. Thank you, Type Girl. Thank you for signing up for Patreon. But yeah, pretty much all the live shows from now on are going to be on Patreon. And then what I'll do is I'll edit them and put them on YouTube because I like interacting with you guys. Kelly, you're going? All right. Well, have a good night. Happy 5th of July, I think for you. But yeah, because I mean, I really want to interact with people that are like interested in the show and like not talking about like their underwear and whatever. That's what's cool to me. Yeah, Chad is calmer. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, people are here just to chill, have a good time, and hopefully find some activity. So that's all that counts for me. I know this is like kind of a ghetto video stream tonight, but I'm using like the little um camera thing. If I go like that. Oops, sorry. Yeah, I'm using the little camera thing on my laptop. No, the hospital's gone, Kristen. The hospital is torn down. Yeah. But there is the UCSF. It's actually a part of the land is UCSF. Yeah, that's right, Type Girl. Yeah. I don't know. Did you guys get a chance to watch the the ghost box video that I put up with Mark and Debbie Constantino. If you guys want, I can talk to you guys about that situation. Um, so Mark, when I first started investigating, um, a long, long time ago, one of the very first locations I ever went to was a bookstore. It was a haunted bookstore in Alameda, and I lived in Alameda at the time. This is back in I think 2004 when I started investigating like with groups and stuff like that. And one of the very first like investigations I did, like actually in the location, um, was at a bookstore. And I remember going into the bookstore, going there every day, and I became really good friends with the owner. Anyways, to make a long story short, one of the times I went in there, Mark and Debbie Constantino were in there, and I had heard of them. This is like back in the days. You know, there weren't that many paranormal investigators, and I had met them, and we hit it off, and we talked and stuff like that, and we had always talked about we'd exchanged phone numbers and stuff like that, and in emails, and we'd always talked about investigating with each other. Anyways, we finally got to do some investigations, and the last investigation that I did was in 2015 in January, and they were the type of people where they were always good friends. They would always call me, and they were one of the reasons why I really liked them and hit it off with them is most people in the paranormal are so quick to judge and impose their um, beliefs upon other people. Like, I've been known around the paranormal community to be kind of like, I guess, a rebel in a way. I like to provoke, and I'm sure you guys know that and stuff. I have my own method to my madness, and they just accepted that. They accepted me, and I accepted them. So we just always were friends, and we always shared experiences and stuff like that over the years. And anyway, so I made that video in an attempt to contact Mark and Debbie Constantino at the Winchester House. They had investigated the Winchester House numerous times, and I got really, really upset when I found out what had happened because prior to that, Mark and Debbie would call me, and at that time, it was like early 2015. They were, they would call me, and Debbie would be crying, and she had told me that they believed that they had came in contact with something really dark, and it had followed them to their home, and they told me that they were really frustrated because no one within their network or even outside of their network would come out to help them. And they pretty much begged me on the phone numerous times to come out to their house to investigate. But I told them no. Um, and I kind of regret that, but I really believe that when I go out to places, I really don't like doing people's houses that much because oftentimes when I go out there, I make things worse. It's just the, I'm not like a priest or anything like that, but I've contacted like multiple priests and stuff like that, but nobody would go out there to help them. So, you know, I I told them that I wasn't comfortable going out there and doing a show because I thought it would make things in their home worse. So, um, yeah, they Debbie had called me a week before um, all that stuff went down, where she was killed, and I didn't pick up the phone because I thought, I was busy at the time, and I thought I would be able to talk to her. So, yeah, and I got I. A lot of people got upset at me for saying the things I said about Ghost Adventures, but I asked Debbie specifically if she had talked to Zach or anybody from the Ghost Adventures crew because she had been, on those shows and stuff. And she told me that they would not help her, and that I said, well, like, why? She's like, oh, that's just the way they are. That's you know, it's all about, what have you done for me lately, type of, So, anyways, that's just what she told me, and after, you know, seeing that episode on Ghost Adventures. Actually, well, first I saw the thing about, I guess he did like a documentary on his supposed demon house. And I took, when I watched that and he talked about the whole Constantino thing in the documentary, I took it very personally because Debbie had told me that she didn't think Zach's house was haunted. And this is at the Wells house when when I asked them. We did a Skype interview with Mark and Debbie, and we never aired this, but I have the footage. But I asked them, just joking around. I said, "Oh, have you talked to Zach about this demon house?" And she's like, "Yeah, we talked about it, but she's like, I don't think it's haunted." And Mark was like, "Oh, shut up, don't say that." But yeah, it's okay. If you can be a Zach fan, I'm just telling you, kind of like, I don't really. This is not something I would post publicly on the YouTube channel, but a lot of people ask me, or left comments on the YouTube video, and I'm not going to go into it. But I feel that, like, since we're all kind of like friends here and stuff like that. But yeah. So, anyways, if you watch like Zach's, or if you've seen Zach's Demon House documentary, he basically alludes to the fact that it was his house that um, might have, or contributed to Debbie's death, which I thought was absolutely ridiculous. And then like, kind of just name dropping her name, and then on the Ghost Adventures episode last week, they're all like crying, and then in between that, they go to a fucking candy store, which I thought was really classless. But you know, yeah. But it's just, I think entertainment is one thing, but then when real people die and stuff like that, and lives are affected by um, stuff, I think it's pretty sad. So yeah. I want to say something else, but I really can't. But you know, I didn't think the EVP that they got sounded. I thought that they knew. So here's the thing. Back in March when I was going to go to the Sally house, Kristen and Jen know that I was actually planning on going to the Washoe. And for some reason or not, the owner, when I had contacted him, never contacted me back. And I think Zach had told them not to let us come back because of the footage that we have out on YouTube. So I felt it was a major cock block. The other thing that I thought was like really funny too was that did you guys see the Ledger episode? So they had this Tammy Gamarthy person who said that they contacted Zozo, or said they saw another online paranormal show that had contacted Zozo in the basement, and they wanted to go out there to see if they could get the same experience. Well, that was us. Yeah, that was us. So whatever. I just thought it was like really stupid. For some reason, I don't know. It's like they don't want to like talk about us or anything like that, but it was pretty stupid. But yeah, Debbie and Mark were awesome people. I think they get a bad rap. Um, and I don't know. I know that they were troubled for a long time about the things that were going in their home. I know they weren't paid for certain things that they did in the paranormal community, and I'm just going to leave it at that. And Debbie actually lived in that house for a number of reasons, not just because of Mark. She had to get a job as a taxi cab driver in Reno because just to make ends meet. So there were a lot of problems, and money, um, you know, is is always, yeah, unfortunately, the root of many problems. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys kind of an inside thing, um, inside view as to like what I know, and you know, I don't really like I'm not gonna go just like type up a mean blog about someone, but you know, I what I did on that video thing or whatever, the little thing I meant or wrote on the bottom. I didn't like come out and say everything, but I just, I'm not that type of person. So yeah, but yes, it's something that's been eating at me for a while. If you guys have seen that Demon House episode, um, a lot of the things that were in that documentary, I think, were taken from the Wells house. So yeah, basically, I knew I couldn't go back to the Wash show, and that's why I did the communication session at the Winchester House, was because I didn't really have a choice. No, I don't really consider you guys fans. I just consider you guys like people that investigate the show with me, and that's like over the past year or two, it's been harder to have relationships with the people that watch the show um just because of like the platform I was on. Like when I streamed on YouTube Live, dude, there was like thousands of people sometimes in the chat room, and honestly, I can't even you know, like it's impossible to like actually connect with anybody in the chat room on any type of level when it's moving so fast. And it's just, yeah, it's just hard. So this is a lot better. Yeah, for me at least, I like it. And you know, like when I upload a video, it's different. The comments are there; they're static, and you can like reply to them. And yeah, but when you're doing live, it's really hard. So much more intimate. Oh, thanks, Kim. Yeah, so eventually, probably in the next month or like month and a half, we're gonna actually not even do these live shows on YouTube. I'm looking at different solutions right now, but I'm trying to find a solution to where like I don't have to use YouTube to even live stream anymore, and the quality will be better. Sometimes when I start the show late, it's because I can't even connect to the YouTube server to even live stream, which is like a huge problem. Um, yeah, I just can't connect. So it's not like I'm running like late or anything like that. Sometimes I am, which is very rare, but a lot of the times I can't even connect to the YouTube server. Like Kristen's been like on investigations and live streams and stuff like that. She knows like sometimes it just doesn't connect. No, I don't investigate with Doreen. Oh, thanks, BK. Yeah, so do you guys have any questions? I know it's late and stuff. I'm gonna do a show probably tomorrow night, but tonight it's just like there's way too many fireworks. Like Patches is like crying and stuff like that. She's freaked out. But yeah, I'm not a hater on anybody. I love like the paranormal. I like paranormal shows and stuff like that. You know, I'm not jealous or anything like that. I just think it's just kind of ridiculous. Oop. So yeah, I'm gonna probably do it around like 9:45, 10 tomorrow. Did you hear the name Susan on the Ghost Box session? No, I didn't, Tiffany. I heard Sarah, Mark, really clear, and it was really trippy. The guy, the news reporter, the newscaster that I was with, who did there's actually another part that I'm gonna upload, not upload, but I'll tweet it tomorrow. There's part two, and I'm gonna get the videos, um, I guess translated for you guys because I have no idea what they're saying. So I'm gonna get the videos translated tomorrow, and that way you guys can watch them in English because they're in Spanish right now. And honestly, like my Spanish is so bad. But yeah, basically, last week was it last week or the week before? The week before last week, I went to the Winchester House, and I was contacted by Univision, which is like the second. I didn't even know this. It's like the second most watched. Um, I guess Spanish is like super popular, but anyways, it's like the second most watched television broadcast, whatever in the world. So I did, you know, I investigated there, and the guy was a super skeptic, but he actually got really creeped out. And yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just I don't know Spanish. I mean, I took 4 years of it in high school. I just can't remember any bit of it. But yeah, basically, you guys, I want to let you know. So your the fuck, so your Patreon dollars are going to go to. I'm just kind of like telling you guys where I'm going to be spending the money. The first thing is I'm gonna pay for a live streaming service. Um, Vimeo is like the one I'm looking at, and that's $900 for the year. And the quality is really good. I can put those actually on the website and embed them into Patreon. So that's one of the things I'm looking at. But yeah, so all the Patreon dollars, I just kind of want to let you guys know where the money's going. Kind of be really super transparent with that. But yeah, it's a one-time thing, so I'm gonna probably get that thing going in the next month, and then yeah, just probably we're gonna do some stuff. I want to go to Thornhaven Manor, which is in Indiana, probably in the uh, late summer, like maybe August or September. It's one place that I've always wanted to go to, and yeah, we get Kristen out there, and yeah, so we're gonna. I'm out in California, so of course I'm gonna fly out there. But no, it's not that I can't go back to the Sally House. It's just I have no interest in going back there um, anymore. I feel like I've done it so many times that it's just not interesting to me anymore. I feel like I've kind of creatively hit a rut with it, and when I say creatively, I mean like in terms of the things that like experiments and things that I want to do there. I feel like I've done everything there and I got all the experiences that I want out of the place and I've captured some really cool stuff over the years there. But I think there's a lot of other places that I want to go to and investigate. And the place, to be honest with you, is just getting more and more and more expensive. Back when I first started doing it, they would charge me $100 per night for my team to go there, and now they're up to 400. Like, no, it's not even that. It's $100 per person now. So if I have a team in there of like 4 or 5 people, I mean, it can cost upwards to like $2,000 for 3 days. So yeah, I want to go to like new places. The last time we were at the Sally House, even though it was just um, Kristen, Darren, and Nicole, it was I think about $1,400 or something. It was just ridiculous. So I don't want to do that. And considering how much promotion these places get, and how many times I've gone there over the years, I was just kind of disgusted. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's one of the big reasons too. This is just too expensive. There's other places I can go to that I don't have to worry about that crap. You know, yeah, they are milking it, Fry, and yeah, the look. Like, some of the times, reasons why I move the outdoor times, like when I go to certain locations, it's like, dude, it's like windy. I can't investigate a place when it's windy. And in California, for whatever reasons, for the past like month, it's been like super windy, like in the afternoons here. So yeah, sometimes I have to move the outdoor locations. Then it's a little rough, but yeah. So, but yeah, there's other locations out there that I really want to go to. Um, I really, really want to go to Thornhaven Manor. The place just looks really, really cool. 108, Jesus type girl. Sure thing, BK. I've never been to Australia. However, I would love to go. I think they have the Monte Cristo um, asylum there. I think I'm just, yeah, yeah. It's a pretty cool place. But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff still in California that I have not been out to, and yeah, I want to go out to those places. And yeah, I am thinking about maybe going out to the Goldfield, maybe in like the late fall when it's cool, because it's in Arizona. Or actually, it's in Nevada, and it can get pretty hot during the summer out there. But I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow night. I'm gonna do a live show, and gonna try to contact Zozo. Yeah, but yeah, I just want to say thanks you guys for tuning in, and I'll give away the t-shirts. Um, I'll put up a post on Patreon tomorrow, and basically the first like 2 people who respond to it, I'll send you guys out t-shirts because I found like a box of them, and thought it'd be kind of fun. They're old. They're probably like 2 or 3 years old, but they're still freshly clean. They were just in a box. So um, yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Love you guys. So fresh, so clean. All right, you guys. Everyone have a good night. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, sweet dreams, you guys. Happy 4th of July. Bye bye.